are you?
I'm Kaash Paige. I'm a superhero.
Kaash Paige, welcome to the Nardwuar, the Human Serviette Show.
Thank you so much, Nardwuar. You're so cool, bro.
And right off the bat, I have a gift for you. And I'm going to screen share you what I have for you right here. A vintage Mac Miller poster.
That's fire. Bro, this poster's crazy right now. Like, I just want to know, like, why he looks so fly. Where did y'all get it from? And what's Pop Chips?
Well, that, believe it or not, Pop Chips were presenting a gig that he did in 2011 with Mouthy in Boston. It was the Bump Music Festival, and that is like a vintage poster for you of Mac Miller. Because you love the Miller, don't you? He's pure soul, isn't he?
I love Mac Miller. He's super cool. That's like my favorite artist.
And also,
thank you.
No problem, but that is actually right here for you, an actual poster. I will mail it to you. I will mail this poster to you.
Thank you. I'm so, bro. That poster, I'm about to put that on my wall. That's fire. Thank you. I really appreciate that shit.
Sure, no problem. You are Kaash Paige. And Kaash, you used to do poetry in grade 8?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Well, I have a gift for you right here. A Flowetry record.
Whoa.
Poetry, Flowetry, because you love the Flowetry, don't you?
That's crazy.
And it's got an instrumental on it as well. So you can do a freestyle over some Flowetry. So can you tell me a little bit about poetry, Flowetry, grade 8, Kaash Paige?
Just being able to vibe. I think around that time, it was just like, just being able to create music in a sense of spoken word. And I feel like me listening to it at such a young age, it was just like, I felt like that was me venting in a sense. Like, I didn't really have nobody to talk to. I didn't really have any friends. So it was just like venting on a piece of paper or venting to my notes. So like, poetry is super hard. Like, I used to listen to them all the time. So this is crazy that you would even pull this up.
Well, we have a 12-inch for you right here. I'm going to mail it to you. Flowetry. And I was wondering about Kaash and music. What was it like singing in the choir? What was Kaash Paige like in the choir?
That's crazy. Me being in the choir, wow. I think I was like, what, 5th, 6th grade? Me being in the choir, it was cool, but I didn't like that type of music. So I just kind of had to like, just go to like the performances and stuff. We had a lot of fun though. So I don't know. We had like went to amusement parks. So I was there for the ride.
Now, what's it about the time that you had a dream? Didn't you have a dream that your music got deleted and it actually did get deleted?
Yeah, I remember this happened, what, 2 years ago? I remember literally falling asleep at night. I had a dream that my mom deleted my music. And then I think like 2 or 3 days later, like my SoundCloud was actually deleted. So I had to hit up SoundCloud and send a picture of my mom to like let me get my account back. And then it was weird. As soon as I got my account back, like my streams, like I blew up. It was so weird.
So deletion was good. Hooray for deletion.
Not for real. Cause it was like, I went from what, 5,000 like listens to once I got it back 10K and 11K, 20K. I'm like, bro, like, I'm so confused. It just like felt like perfect divine timing, to be honest with you.
You put on a lot of parties. When you did parties, you played some music. Did you have a song called Geek Bish? Is there some song called Geek Bish that you played, an early Kaash Paige song along that lines?
Yeah, I played that song. Dang, I played that this like literally the day I graduated. Like the day after I graduated, I threw a Halloween party and I played that at the party. That's crazy. That's like a SoundCloud record of me just rapping. That's wild.
Was that around the same time as Foolie Gang? What was Foolie Gang?
Foolie Gang was me. Dang, that's crazy that you're hip to that. Foolie Gang was me and my homie Josiah. Was what? I was a sophomore, and everybody at the school was rapping. He was talented. I felt like if we were a group, everybody would rock with us. And we made a song called Skrilla, and everybody at the school was just singing it. And I was like, dang, like this might be something. So
Kaash Paige, what's the importance of the Joey Badass song Waves?
whoa, that's a crazy question. Like that's super crazy because nobody even knows like that importance. I was listening to that song a lot when I ran away from home. Like that's all I used to listen to. I was like, dang, like this is gonna be like my journey. This is gonna be, like it just made me feel free. So I played that every single day. I still play it till this day, and it just brings back memories. That's wild that you asked that. Like I would think that you would get on her ass about that for real. Everything else, yeah, but that's crazy right there. That's super crazy.
Oh, you are Kaash Paige. We have to know that. We have to know that. Kaash, I was also wondering the dorm room. Was it Blake's dorm room? What's the dorm room?
The dorm room, it was Sonic's. Blake, he was in Bel Air, so it was like his crib, but the dorm room was in UNT in Denton. It was Sonic's. It was a vibe. That's where I created my first song, Heartbreaker, and started everything, in all honesty. That's like what started my career.
Kaash, you did a lot of gigs at taco spots, didn't you? Taco.
Tunes World. That's wild. I for sure did. Like that was my first show. I remember that day like it was yesterday. Literally practicing it. Practice for that show like for 2 or 3 days. The day of, got a text like an hour before, like, yo, it's from my guitar player at the time. He's like, I'm not pulling up. It's not, it's not worth it. It's not gonna do anything for me. And I'm like, wow, like that was my first show. And I'm like, I love tacos. I'm trying to have a good night, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it. And then linked up with Yellow Jones. He played the guitar for me. And it's like that's gonna be like a show I remember forever because I was super nervous. I didn't understand how I was gonna like put on a show at that time.
Kaash Paige, the Breakfast Club. What was the Breakfast Club?
The Breakfast Club was, oh, that's crazy. I just thought about what you're talking about. Wow. The Breakfast Club was a group chat that wow. How do you know that right now? That's crazy as hell. Like, what? It was a group chat with me and my friends in high school. We used to link up and smoke and eat.
Well, you were Kaash Paige. We have to know. We have to know. And in honor of the Breakfast Club, I actually have a gift for you, Kaash Paige. This LP, Reefer Songs. Reefer Songs. And it's 1930s jazz songs about weed, the history of weed. What do you think about the history of weed?
See, you know what's so crazy? Thinking about the history of weed, I've always thought about it, and I was always trying to figure out how weed was like discovered. So that's wild that you even like have that gift.
And I'm going to give it to you. In fact, there is a song on here called Texas Tea Party, all about weed from 1933, and also some Ella Fitzgerald and Cab Calloway, something maybe you could sample in your music. And I will mail this record to you, Kaash Paige.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
But it doesn't stop there. Right now, I have another gift for Kaash Paige. We have right here a Cheech and Chong LP. Kaash Paige. This is a Cheech and Chong.
I was just wearing Cheech and Chong shirt yesterday. What the fuck?
And this is a special LP because it's autographed by Tommy Chong. This is autographed.
He signed it? That's crazy.
From Tommy Chong. He's originally from Edmonton, Alberta, but I kind of claim as a Vancouverite, Vancouver, Canada. But that's for you, an autographed Cheech and Chong record. And this record is really special because it comes with free rolling paper. It actually comes, you see the rolling paper?
It comes with Cheech and, bro.
It comes with
Cheech and Chong rolling paper, bro. Like, what?
This is a 49-year-old release. And usually the rolling paper is gone because, people that have bought the album have used the rolling paper, but there is a vintage rolling paper for you to use. There, Kaash Paige.
That's fire. I've never even seen rolling papers, and they're so cool. Like, I'm literally like, I'm amazed right now. It's crazy.
And
I
I
just
will
was wearing a Cheech and Chong shirt yesterday, like dead ass.
and I will mail you those records, Kaash Paige, via the mail. But I was also wondering about different modes of communication. The radio. You did radio as a teen?
Yeah, it's wild. I was in high school. I was in radio class.
The Phoenix Academy?
Not oh, it actually was called Phoenix Academy. It's called Ben Barber, but it's Phoenix Academy too. That's wild. It's crazy.
Kaash Paige, radio. Did you have a show? Did you help out?
Yeah, it was crazy. Me and my homie actually used to have this one show in class where it was like we kind of were like the stoners of the class. And so we would just go on the radio and just like talk about cool music. We literally did nothing like at all. It was a cool radio show though. I think the teacher loved us. It was just like we did zero.
High
And I
school
think we got
radio.
kicked off.
High school radio is the best. That's amazing.
We got kicked off for sure. They had to kick us off of it.
What did you do?
I think we slipped up and cussed. Like, I think we were talking about because this is when I first started smoking. And I think my homie got me high in class. We had like one of those vape pens. We went to the radio show. We got on there and I was like, man, damn. And then I was like, bro, and everybody started staring at each other. And it was like, just walked in there because everybody was cussing. Like, we just didn't understand. Like, we thought the mics were off. So we got kicked off and we couldn't do another show. We had to find a new group.
Damn. How old were you there?
Well, I think I was 16, 17. I was one of them. I think I was 17 when I did that. I was 17 for sure.
Kaash Paige, what does 18.72 mean to you?
18.72.
What does 18.72 mean to Kaash Paige?
I don't know. I'm trying to sit here and think about that right now. What
does 50.63 mean to Kaash Paige? 50.63 or 18.72?
I don't think I know what those are. Like, what is that?
Paula Tutu, Sandra Azuna, Brianna Owen, Lisa Thornton, Sienna Brown, Mrs. Morrison.
Oh, you're talking about track. That's wild. That's wild. You just pulled my when I used to run track, my times. That's crazy. I didn't know what you were talking about. What the hell?
18.72 was.
That's when I broke a record at school.
The 100-meter hurdles, your record.
That's crazy that you know that.
Well, again, you're Kaash Paige. We have to know it. And 50.63 in the 300-meter hurdles, that's so fast, isn't it?
Yeah, bro. What the fuck? I'm confused on how you know that, though. Like, that's wild. That's wild. Bro, he knows, like, my times from high school. Like, that's wild.
But they're so impressive, Kaash. They're so impressive. Can you do a 400 in less than a minute? Can you do a 400 in less than a minute? Because you did a 300 in 50.63. That's pretty amazing.
I feel like now, probably not. But then, probably so. My mom made me run the 400, though. I didn't want to run the 400. I hated the 400. I hated long distance.
What do you remember about those races, like the 100, the 300, and going so fast and people being behind you and being ahead of? That's a lot of work, isn't it? That's a lot of nerves. That's a lot of nerves.
Nah, it was. I remember the worst race I ever had. I was at Bowie High School and my cleat, bro, I couldn't find my cleats. Spikes. I started wearing somebody else's spikes. They're too big for me. And I'm running the hurdles and I like fell like bad. Like I had clown shoes on. I don't know why I did that, like at all.
But still, Kaash, the hurdles, that is really hard because you got to run and jump. That's not easy. And when you spill.
Yeah, and I'm like 5'3", so it's like it wasn't easy at all back then. I was like, what, 5 foot, 5'2"?
I hate to kind of ask this, but what's it like to wipe out doing hurdles? That's pretty crazy, isn't it?
It's crazy because it's embarrassing, especially in front of people. Like wiping out in front of a whole crowd is super embarrassing, fam. Like I looked so stupid. And it was like everybody knew my shoes were big. That's the thing. Like I had went home. I was that embarrassed. And then it's like I was cool on Twitter. It was like, nah, bro. I wasn't trying to be seen at all.
It's good preparation for rock and roll, though, isn't it? Like wiping out on hurdles is kind of like having a bad show.
I hope I don't fall on stage. Oh my gosh. I've seen so many artists fall on stage or break their legs. I'm like, damn, like, what are y'all doing?
Kaash Paige, number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, Kaash Paige.
Yeah, that's crazy. Number 3.
You were number 3.
Oh, that's crazy. How'd you know that?
You are Kaash Paige. We have to know.
That's just what, because I don't even have no pictures of me in my softball uniform for you to even know I was number 3. That's wild.
What was it like being number 3? Like Kaash Paige, track versus softball.
Wow. That's crazy. Oh, I might be thinking too deep about the question you just asked, because I just thought about something completely different.
What did you think
softball,
about?
Super fun. I thought about when I ran track, like summer track, and we came like 3rd place in state. So that's why I was thinking about 3, and you saying 3 with what was it? With softball.
The Lady Wolves.
Softball. That's wild. I didn't stay in sports for a long time though with Lady Wolves. Like softball was cool, but it was just like I was more cold in track.
Macy Brooks, Lee Moses, Kaylin Jacobs, the Lady Wolves.
No, I know who they are. They're on my team.
Yeah, you threw to them, right?
Oh, yeah, I did throw to them. That's wild that you even know that. That's wild. See, I didn't know that you asked like about people I used to go to school with. So I'm over here like, that's crazy. Yeah, no, I used to throw to them. I was outfield. I was right outfield.
Kaash Paige, your early life being a dancer, were you doing some dancing? Do you have a couple moves you can show the camera? Are there any go-to Kaash Paige moves?
I think, let me see. So I go to the whoa for sure. Then I go to like the beef it up. It's like some swag, you know. And then I don't know. Like I used to do the Dougie a lot, or like just actually dancing, or like actually like dancing. But I can't do that right here. But tutting and stuff. That's wild though.
64, cruising in my 64, I'd be riding
through your city.
Through your city, yeah. I was wondering, Rudy's.
Oh, Lou, he asked about Rudy's. He just asked about Rudy's. My homie said he knew you were gonna ask me about Rudy's. That's so hard. Yeah, that's crazy. I love Rudy's. That's like my favorite chicken spot to go to when I'm in the city, when I'm in Dallas.
And what do you have at Rudy's? What makes Rudy's special? Like, what should I have at Rudy's?
Whenever you come to Texas, we for sure gotta hit, you know, when we get to Rudy's, gotta get some 3-piece or 5-piece chicken tenders. It comes with jalapenos, bread, pickles, and fries. Super fire.
Forever.
You look like you look like you got hungry.
I love that. I'm so jealous of all the taco talk and the Rudy talk. And I was curious, Kaash Paige, about Grand Prairie Talk, Forever
Mhm.
Young Records.
Oh, that's crazy. That's where I shot my first music video, Love Songs.
And you're actually on vinyl. There's some Kaash Paige on vinyl. Park Cars is on green vinyl.
Facts. I gotta send you one. You send me whenever you send me my stuff. I'll send me your address and I'll send you a signed Kaash Paige vinyl from me.
Oh,
Love.
that's amazing. Well, I will mail you my gifts and thank you very much for your gifts. And speaking of gifts, I have another gift for you coming up. Big Tuck 12-inch, the legend,
That's crazy.
with an
Big Tuck is a
instrumental.
super legend.
What can you say about Big Tuck?
Man, not only like a Texas legend, but just being able to like, bro, that's crazy. I remember my first Genius interview, I wore a Big Tuck shirt. Like that's crazy right now.
And there's
It's instrumentals
instrumental.
on here, so I can freestyle.
Yeah, exactly. And I will mail that to you. And continuing on as well, Kaash Paige, we have another gift for you right here. Who are these fellows right here?
Oh wow, gorillas. That's crazy.
And I have some Gorilla stickers for you as well. The stick on your road case. Is there a Kaash Paige road case?
Nah, I'll stick it on like, I don't know, a laptop or something. I love those stickers. Thank you. I love gorillas. I like have gorillas like in my playlist all the time. And I have Nirvana.
How did you get into gorillas? How did you get into them?
Playing Guitar Hero. Like I just remember always like I was like, what is this? It was like a vibe. And I remember like, I don't know, it was something about them in their music videos that just kept me like drawn to them. Like I love like Clint Eastwood. I love a lot of songs by Gorillaz, bro. Like that's wild. Thank you. I love this gift a lot.
No problem. And I will mail those to you because you are Kaash.
Pizzy.
You are Kaash.
Paige Ski.
You're Kaash
Nardwuar. Doot doot loot doot.
Not yet. Almost. We're almost there. Just winding up. You're still cool with time, right?
Yeah, I just want to make you look cool.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I need all the help I can get.
Nah, trust me, you don't need any help. I'm trying to get like you.
Well, thank you. I was curious, Kaash Paige, Los Dinos Fest, Grex. What can you tell the people about Los Dinos Fest or Grex?
Grex is super genuine. He was super cool. I remember just like always being at local Dallas artist events and just tapping in with him. But I didn't even get to perform at Los Dinos Fest. I think my mom wasn't letting me do shows. Like she was tripping. I could barely do music. I had to sneak to the studio.
And eventually you had to run away.
Exactly. So it's just like all this projected to where I am now. It's pretty crazy.
Now, your dad, he created beats in a closet. Who did your dad produce for? Because he spent a lot of time in the closet. Who did he produce for?
I can't say everybody produced for because I don't remember, but I know the main one they mixed and produced for I think NDRE.
That's
I just
amazing.
remember he always, yeah, like I just remember always like being at this old studio in Fort Worth, and a lot of people, like a lot of like artists like Erykah Badu in the neo soul era just used to pop up over there. So I'd have to ask him, but that's crazy.
Is his name in the credits for those records? Like his name on the credits for those records, like in the CDs or etc.?
It should be. I don't know. My dad changed his name so much. Like he went from Beats to D to like Prince Casanova. It was just like so many like names. So I don't even know. But if you look up his real name, it probably is.
You also have a Def Jam jacket. I noticed you had a Def Jam jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get that? That's pretty cool. It looks cool.
Def Jam gifted me a hoodie, and then they gifted me a varsity jacket that has my name on it. I was like, this is super vintage. So like I know like later down the line, like that's gonna be like a rare piece for sure.
Well, Kaash Paige, I wanted to give you a gift, a Def Jam sampler from 1987.
That's crazy. Can I see the songs on there?
And these are the songs right there. A whole bunch of crazy songs from 1987, like Public Enemy, Original
Beastie
Concept, the
Boys.
Beastie Boys, and
That's
as
crazy.
well, this record has a whole bunch of liner notes, the history of Def Jam records. So when you get this record, you can also read about the history of Def Jam records up until 1987.
That's crazy. That's dope. But it's just wild, like to be like a part of their label now. And like I used to play like the video games and stuff when they had all the artists fighting. And it's just so wild. Thank you. I really appreciate this gift.
Sure, no problem. I mean, I saw the jacket, so I thought you must know about the history till 1987. And I was also thinking about Def Jam. They've had so many artists. In fact, another gift for you right here is some Slick Rick on Def
Oh
Jam.
wow, that's insane. I love Slick Rick.
And
Children's
this
story.
and this Slick Rick right here is from 1991, and it's got instrumental on it as well.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be freestyling for sure.
Yes, along with the talk, you have a lot of freestyling to do, don't you?
Facts. Oh, I'm always freestyling, literally.
Well, there we have a Slick Rick from 1991 for you, a gift. Again, I will mail these to you. I normally would give those to you in person, but it's kind of hard right now. Where are we speaking to you from right now?
Y'all speaking to me from LA. I'm trying to be in Vancouver, so I guess we trying to switch spots, bro.
Boom. The gas pipe.
I think that was over by my old house in Dallas. That's crazy. What the hell? That's wild, but
You've made it, haven't you?
in my head, no, I haven't made it yet. To
Well,
other
in
people
my
looking
head, you have made it because there's a Kaash Paige type beat on YouTube.
I gotta go listen to it and comment and be like, this is cool. I don't know. I haven't made it in my head yet. I feel like I'm not gonna know that I made it until I have that show and it's like 1,000 people like singing, 1,000, 10,000, like a lot of people singing my words. Then I think it'll hit me. When I get the chills on stage, that's when it'll hit me. As it hit me yet, because it was like this year, I was supposed to do so many shows and then COVID hit. And so it was just kind of like, all right, bet. It's just getting me prepared for those shows next year because I know I'm about to be one of the biggest artists in the world. Facts. And I hope to meet you one day.
Well,
I
thank you
always
very
wanted a
much,
Nardwuar
Kaash Paige.
interview.
Kaash Paige, anything else you want to add to the people out there at all?
Yeah, for sure. Keep being you. Don't let anybody tell you different. Like you're the best version of yourself, and nobody's perfect. We're all imperfectly perfect, and I feel like everybody's swagged out, man. We got our own dream, our own passion, and I feel like they should, reach for the stars. Nothing's ever unrealistic. So anybody can be a cool kid.
Why should people care about Kaash Paige? Why should people care?
I just feel like I'm just easy to relate to, I feel like my music and my personality just makes people feel comfortable. And, if people don't want to listen to me or rock with me, that's cool as well. They'll eventually, slide and join the wave. It's hard not to. I want to be the world's homie. So
Well, thanks so much, Kaash Paige. Keep on rocking in the free world and do to loot do.
Do. Keep being cool as hell, Nardwuar.
Almost do loot do.
Do.
Almost Kaash Paige. Do loot do. Do. Yeah.
Swag. I'll serve. Watch me swag, I serve. My good side, what side is it? Let me see. keep being cool, bro. You're super swaggy.